Chandra Jayo Gaura Bhakta Vrinda.
Jayo Jayo Shri Chaitanya Jayo Nityananda.
Jayo Jayo Shri Chaitanya Jayo Nityananda.
Jaya Dvaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda.
Jaya Dvaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna 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 Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram Ram Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, everybody.
Hare Krishna
Hare
Prabhuji,
Krishna,
Dhamma Prabhuji.
Prabhuji, Dandavat
I
Pranam.
think today is
Hare
some
Krishna
special
Krishna Prabhuji Dandavat Pranam.
Today, what is the special festival today?
Maha
Maha
Shivaratri.
Shivaratri.
Shivaratri, Prabhuji. Maha Shivaratri.
So today, first we meditate on Lord Shiva. Yes, who can sing this nicely? Sing. Nobody knows how to sing this.
क्षीरं यथा दधि विकारविशेषयोगात् सञ्जायते न हि ततः पृथगस्ति हेतो यः शम्भुतामपि तथा समुपैति कार्यात् गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि।
Yes, anybody else?
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी। क्षीरं यथा दधि विकारविशेषयोगात् सञ्जायते न हि ततः पृथगस्ति हेतो यं शम्भुतामपि तथा समुपेति कार्यात् गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि। हरे कृष्ण
Yes.
दंडवत प्रणाम।
Nobody else?
Hare Krishna.
Hare
Kshiram
Krishna.
yatha dadi vikara vishesha yogat sanjayate nahi tata pritagasti yuhetoh shasham bhutamapi tata samupaiti karyat govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami. Hare Krishna.
Prabhuji, Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Hare
Kshiram
Krishna
yata dhadi vikara vishesha yogat sanjayate nahi tata pratak asti heto yam shambhu apitata samupati karyat govindam adipurusham tamaham bhajami. Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Kasiram yatha dadi vikara vishesha yogat sanjayate nahi tata pragasti hetu yasambhutam api tata samupaiti karyat govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami.
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी क्षीरं यथा दधि विकार विशेष योग संजायते अति नहि ततः पृथक् अस्ति हेतो यसंभूताम् अपि तथा समुपैति कार्यात् गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि। हरे कृष्ण प्रभु।
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
क्षीरं
Shri
यथा दधि विकाराविशेषयोगात् सञ्जायते नहि तथा पृथक् हेतोः यसम्भुवम् अपि तथा समुपत्तिकार्यात् गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि।
हरे कृष्ण जी। क्षीरं यथा दधि विकार विशेष योगात् संजायते न हि तथा पृथगस्ति हेतोः यः शम्भुतामापि तथा समुपैति कार्यात् गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि। हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी।
Hare Krishna,
हरे
Prabhuji.
कृष्ण।
Shriram yata dadi vikara
विकारविशेषयोगात् सञ्जायते न हि ततः पृथक् अस्ति हेतो यः सम्भृतम् अपि तथा समुपेति कार्यात् गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि।
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी क्षीरं यथा तथा क्षीरं यथा दधि विकार विशेष योगात् संजायते न हि तथा पृथक् अस्ति हेतो यत्सम्भूतम् अपि तथा समुपैति कार्यात् गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि। हरे कृष्ण।
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु क्षीरं यथा दधि विकार विशेष योगात् संजयते न हि ततः पृथक् अस्ति हेतु यः सम्भूतम् अपि तथा समुपेति कार्यात् गोविन्दम् आदिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि।
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी। क्षीरं यथा दधि विकार विशेष योगात् संजायते नहि ततः पृथग अस्ति हेतो यत्सम्भूतामपि तथा समुपैति कार्यात् गोविन्दमादि पुरुषं तमहं भजामि। हरे कृष्ण।
Chalo, continue. Okay. Today, first the outstation devotees got a chance. Now we will chant. Shiram yatha dadi vikara vishesha yoga.
Chiram
क्षीरं
yatha
यथा
dadi
दधिविकारविशेषयोगात्
विकारविशेषयोगात्
Jayate nahi tata pritagasti hetuhu.
सञ्जायते न
सञ्जायते
हि
न हि
तथा
तथा
पृथगस्ति
पृथगस्ति
हेतुः
हेतुः
Tammapi tata samupayati karya.
या शम्भुतामपि
Tammapi
तथापि
tatha
तमपि तथा
तद्विकार्या
samupayati
समुपैति
karya.
कार्य
Govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami. Shiram yata dadi vikara vishesha yoga. Sanjayate nahi tataha pritagasti heto. Yah shambhutam api tatha samupayati karya. Govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami. Shiram yata dadi vikara vishesha yoga. Sanjayate nahi tataha pritagasti heto. Yah shambhutam api tata samupayati karya. Govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami. Yes. Shiram yata dadi vikara vishesha yoga. Sanjayate nahi tataha pritagasti heto. Yah shambhutam api tata samupayati karya. Govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami. Anybody else? No. Just tell them they have to wait 15 minutes for the darshan. Shiram, milk. Yatha, as. Dadhi, yogurt. Vikara Veshesha, of a special transformation. Yoga, by application. Sanjayate, is transformed into. Na, not. He, indeed. Tataha, from the milk. Pritak, separated. Asti, is. Hetuhu, which is the cause. Yaha, who. Shambhutam, the nature of Lord Shiva. Api, also. Tatha, thus. Samupayati, accepts. Karyan, for the matter of some particular business. Govindam, Govinda. Adi Purusham, the original person. Tam, him. Aham, I. Bhajami, worship. Just as the milk is transformed into curd by the action of acids, yet the effect curd is neither same nor different from its cause, the milk. So adore primal Lord Govinda, of whom the state of Shambhu is a transformation for the performance of the work of destruction. Just as the milk is transformed into curd by the action of acids, but yet The effective curd is neither same as nor different from its cause, that is milk. So I adore the primal Lord Govinda, of whom the state of Shambhu is a transformation for the performance of the work of destruction. Yes, Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, Prabhupada ki jai. The real nature of Shambhu, the preceding deity of Mahesha Dhama, is described. Shambhu is not a second godhead other than Krishna. Those who entertain such discriminating sentiment commit a great offense against the Supreme Lord. The supremacy of Shambhu is subservient to that of Govinda. Hence, they are not really different from each other. The non-distinction is established by the fact that just as milk treated with acids turns into curd, so Godhead becomes subservient when he himself attains a distinct personality by the addition of particular element of adulteration. This personality has no independent initiative. The said adulterating principle is constituted of a combination of the stupefying quality of the deluding energy, the quality of non-plenitude of the marginal potency, and a slight degree of the ecstatic cum cognitive principle of the plenary spiritual potency. This specifically adulterated reflection of the principle of the subjective portion of the divinity is Sadashiva, in the form of effulgent masculine symbol, God Shambhu, from whom Rudradeva is manifested, in the work of mundane creation as a material cause, in the work of preservation by the destruction of sundry asuras, and in the work of destruction to conduct the whole operation, Govinda manifests himself as Gunavatara in the form of Shambhu, who is separated portion of Govinda imbued with the principle of his subjective plenary portion. The personality of the descriptive principle in the form of time has been identified with that of Shambhu by scriptural evidences that have been adduced in the commentary. The purport of the Bhagavata shlokas, viz. Vaishnavanam Yada Shambhu, etc., is that Shambhu, in the pursuance of the will of Govinda, works in union with his consort Durga Devi by his own time energy. His teachers, pious activities, dharma, as stepping stones to the attainment of spiritual service in the various Tantra Shastras, etc., suitable for jivas in different grades of the conditional existence. In obedience to the will of Govinda, Shambhu maintains and fosters the religion of pure devotion by preaching the cult of illusionism, Mayavada, and the speculative Agama Shastras. The 50 attributes of the individual souls are manifest in a far vaster measure in Shambhu, and 5 additional attributes are not attainable by jivas or also partly found in him. So Shambhu cannot be called a jiva. He is the lord of jiva, but yet partakes of the nature of a separated portion of Govinda. Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. Om Jnanatirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishnaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swaminiti Namine. Namaste Saraswate Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pashat Deshatarine. Jayo Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Shri Ram Yata Vikara Vishesha Yoga
वीर्यं यदा विकार विशेष योगा
Raite Nahi Tata Pradasti Hetuho
संजायते न हि तथा पृथगस्ति हेतुः
Shambhutam Api Tata Samupeti Karya
या शम्भुतामपि तथा समुपैति कार्यात्
Purusham bhajami.
गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि
Milk is transformed into curd by the action of acid, but yet the effect curd is neither same nor different from its cause, that is milk. So I adore the primal Lord Govinda, of whom the state of Shambhu is the transformation for the performance of the work of destruction. Now this is, so today, is a Shivaratri, so people like to know who is Shiva. Generally, people study one segment. There are some people who study about Ganesha, some people who study about Devi, some people who study about Shiva, some people who study about Vishnu, and then it's all contradictory. So, without going to the root, without trying to find out what the Shastra says, what people do generally, because they say so-called Hinduism, which I call Buddhism, because without reading Shastra, nothing has any meaning. They fight among themselves. And some people trying to reconcile so many kind of sects which are come up. They say, Yathomat Tathopat. Whatever path you take, that is okay. God, another nonsense they speak, God has no form. You can imagine any form. Then why go to temple? No, that helps me meditate. So this all garbage has, gone into the society. And nobody even this much interest, can I study Bhagavad Gita? Just at least I accept what Bhagavad Gita. No, I will not do that. So today the situation in that sense is very unfortunate. Nobody is interested. You go to any city, you hold a class on Bhagavad Gita, nobody is interested. That's a situation. But without education, what will be the thing? Even for the devotees who are practicing Krishna consciousness, if you do not read the Shastra, then your faith will be very weak. Now we are going to come to the discussion of Lord Chaitanya with Prakashananda Saraswati. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was chanting, he was dancing, and millions of people are following him and enjoying. But then when there was the discussion of the Prakashananda Saraswati and the disciples, he was able to give evidence from the scripture. See, when you are talking Krishna consciousness, we should talk from the evidence of the scripture. Not that I feel like that, he feels like that Ananda said like, we have to do nothing to do with these people. Is there anybody's authority greater than the scripture? No. So among the three pramanas we have when we discuss anything, Guru, Sadhu, Shastra, what is most important is Shastra. That is Mukhya. Guru is a person who lives a life based on Shastra. Sadhu is also a person living a life based on Shastra. Among them, Mukhya becomes Shastra. Okay? That will come now, we will come to that discussion later. But here, this is called a postgraduate study. Sometimes very nicely referred as a PhD thesis by Brahma himself. And so beautifully composed. The verses itself are full of so much meaning. So much nice poetry, pleasing to hear. Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. Every verse he ends in this way. I worship Govinda. I take the decision. Okay. So Lord Shiva appears in this world as son of Brahma, but his existence is even much, much senior to Brahma. He is there even before the creation. Therefore, there are various aspects of Lord Shiva. Just like we say various incarnations of Lord Vishnu, correct? We say like that. Similarly, Shiva also has various aspects. There is Sadashiva, then there is Shambhu, there is Rudra. All the three are mentioned in this verse. The Bhaktivedanta Prabhupada who was giving this purport, his English was, very, very classical English. He had learnt it very, not like spoken English is one thing, classic English is another thing. Therefore, you need a dictionary when you read Brahma Samhita or any one of his books. Prabhupada kept his one book, Brahma Samhita, for us to read. In fact, many devotees requested Srila Prabhupada, Why did you give a commentary on Brahma Samhita? Purport on the purport. Because we cannot understand those words. Okay? But still, we can try to understand today. Okay? So the Vaishnavas, for Vaishnavas, Lord Shiva is glorious, worshipable. But why? Let us try to understand. See, just like milk. Now, milk, when everybody knows at home, we make milk into curd, correct? Sometimes some people put citric acid, some people put curd, whatever. The transformation by acid, that is understood. Or some people put what else? Vinegar, lemon, okay, whatever. You are using an acid. But what happens? You get curd. Now when you get curd, can you get milk back out of the curd? No. But curd is milk only in one sense, no? दूध ही तो है, उसी का there is a transformation. So he is saying, Brahma, I adore Lord Govinda, by whom state of Shambhu is transformation, karyat, for the performance of the work of destruction. Okay. Now, as Brahma Samhita itself explains previously, so the creation is happening. So at a particular time now, he has created the metal energy, Lord. Okay? Metal energy. I wish we should put some big slide of, what you can say, Vedic cosmology, so people have understanding of this. Generally, standard Hindu understanding is very, very poor today. Even Swarga, they don't know what is that. Because no reading, zero reading of the Shastras. All they do is watch some silly serials on TV, and by the whatever knowledge is there, that is also lost. And then they get confused. Nobody reads the books. Do you learn medicine or engineering by watching TV serials? You have to go to college, correct? Will they permit? By engineering, हो गया, मैं TV में कुछ एक अच्छा serial देखा था, हो गया. Nobody will allow you, nobody will give you a job, because your fundamentals will be very, very poor. You have to study. Okay? So similarly, the subject to be studied. Okay. So now, when Lord creation is happening, what is the first stage? Krishna expands to Chaturvya. Sankarshana, Aniruddha, Pradyumna, and Vasudeva. Okay? In fact, I used to have that with me, if I can. What do you used to call it? क्या नाम बोलते थे उसका? गोलोका?
Chart.
Goloka chart.
Let us see if we are lucky. Or we need the PDF.
Goloka
Okay.
Vrindavan is.
You can see now. Okay? Everybody is able to see?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Very good.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay, so let us. Okay, still you can see. Very good. Okay, this is the Goloka. We have Radha Krishna here, and we have the Ashtasakis here. Okay, and then we have around. Then we have the Manjaris. There is the Rupa Manjari, Rupa Goswami. In fact, the Shad Goswamis we have are the Manjaris. Then there is 8 Ashtasakis. You have Sarup Damodar in that category. You have Ramananda Rai also in that category. Okay? And then Krishna will expand to, you can see around him 4 Chaturvyas. Sankarshana, Aniruddha, Pradyumna, and Vasudeva. Okay, done. And then in between Ayodhya Dham will come, because Lord also has a 200 form there. And then comes here Vaikunta Dham now. So now here Sankarshana will expand to Narayana. And here is, and Narayana is surrounded by his various intimate devotees. Here also Dashavataras are there. Everything is there explained here. Very nice. Now Narayana will again expand to the 4 forms: Sankarshana, Pradyumna, Aniruddha, and Vasudeva. Okay? And the second Sankarshana, you can see here Sankarshana. Okay, now this is Sankarshana. Now second Sankarshana will expand to Mahavishnu. Now you see here Mahavishnu line. Now here is Ramadevi, Lakshmi. And she knows now Lord wants to create now. This is Maya Shakti, another energy of the Lord. Shri Radha Govinda ki.
Jai.
Okay. Now when Lord wants to create, there are unlimited living entities who are in the spiritual world. That opportunity for service is there. But some people think, no, why I should serve? I can be independent. So Krishna says, okay, you want to be independent, just like at home, father, mother are giving protection to the children. But child says, I don't want to be under protection, I want to be independent. Okay, very good, you want to be independent, proceed now. So what is going to do? Now you have to manage yourself. Okay? So Krishna will create the material world. Actually, here also Krishna is maintaining us, but we get an illusion, I am working hard to maintain myself. Sun, the moon, the air, the water, even the bodies, everything Krishna has given. Even the intelligence he gives. But still I get that ahankara, I am doing something, I am maintaining myself. A dog also maintains himself and his family. Why you are so proud of the small thing? But that we want that. I don't need God. What I have to do with God? I can manage myself. So Krishna therefore wants to create this whole material world. So therefore Maya. Maya means that which is not. And who is Maya Devi? Durga. So now he is going to give the living entities to the material world. So when he is doing that, in that process he glances and unlimited living entities are being father, not father, Atma is eternal. They are from the spiritual world being sent to the jail. Durga means jail. Durga means head of this jail. Now it is being sent to the jail. At that moment, Shambhu appears. Because he is a form of Lord Vishnu, milk turned into curd. And he will touch Durga. Who is the husband of Durga? Shiva, not Vishnu. So he will. So Lord Vishnu, another reason why he does that, he doesn't want to touch illusion. He keeps a distance away. Correct? But that work he will do in a form, because that form touches metal energy, therefore milk becomes curd. Vishnu doesn't touch. Vishnu keeps a distance away. Okay? So that is the form of the Lord. And then Lord Shiva touches the metal energy, and then what happens after that? Next stage starts. Okay? And then this Karnodakshay Vishnu, that is also known as Mahavishnu, will expand to one other form of the Vishnu, Garbhodakshay Vishnu. You know, you see when you go to the temples in South India, Kerala, Ananta Padmanabha temple, Lord lying down, from a navel Brahma is born. This is the form, correct? They worship. And similar is there also in Srirangam, where we are going now. The Lord Vishnu is lying, from the navel, Brahma is born. And then this Garbhodakshay Vishnu is not the final. There are 3 Vishnu forms associated with creation. The 400 form of the spiritual world is called Narayana. In the material world it is called Vishnu. Okay? So now he will expand to one more form, which is Kshirodakshay Vishnu. Okay? From the navel of Garbhodakshay Vishnu, Brahma is born, and all the planetary systems are created by Brahma within this navel. Okay? Therefore, they are showed like this for writing, but actually it is straight. Okay? You can see. And Kshirodakshay Vishnu enters, he has a place, Shira ocean, but he enters the heart of everybody as Paramatma. That is not expansion, that is he himself expands. Correct? It's not called incarnation further, but the Lord enters everybody's heart. Just like Krishna, when he is dancing in the Rasa Leela, he is dancing with every gopi. So how is he doing that? Expansion. That is not called next incarnation or anything. Okay, this is clear. So now Lord Shiva has taken a position in this. Now, Prabhupada says in the purport, 3 things he does. Number 1, he is involved in the creation. Correct? You can see that. Without him, the living entities are not going to come to the material world. Therefore, people worship Shivalinga and And Durga, she the mother, Lord Shiva is the father. So we have come to the material world because of Lord Shiva. Okay, great. So one work is involved in the creation. Number two, he destroys many demons. So in that way also, he is helping in the maintenance of the world. There are many pastimes of Lord Shiva where he killed so many demons. Even we discussed in the Bhagavatam about Samudra Manthan, where he is involved in taking even the great poison for the safety of the world. So there are many, not one, many pastimes where Lord Shiva is involved in killing some powerful demons. Okay. Tripurari, there is a Bhagavatam, there is more discussion of one more demon who had taken a beautiful kind of a plane and he was fighting and Lord Shiva then destroyed him. There are many pastime where he kills big demons. Second. The third thing is that which is also involved as destruction. That is Rudra form. Now this discussion comes in Bhagavatam that once Brahma is instructing his 4 sons which were born even before to Rudra, is instructing them that you should also join me because I am creating the whole huge universe. We have to populate it because now the Brahma has to bring the living entities into the world. So I need your help, my dear children, to produce children. So then, so at that time what happens is that at that time the 4 Kumaras, under the 4 Kumaras at that time they refuse. So no, Papa, we are not interested. We just want to do tapasya, we want to cultivate knowledge, like that, wisdom, realization. There actually all the 4 sons are personification of different elements of spiritual knowledge. So, who knows the names of the 4 sons?
That's Sanatan,
Sanatan,
Sanandan,
Sanandan,
Kumar.
Sanandan, Sanatan.
And final one?
No, एक और हो
Sanat
गया.
Kumara. ठीक है.
Sanat Kumar.
ठीक है. So now these 4 sons of Brahma are actually very realized souls. And so we are not interested. ठीक है. Great. So the father, when he hears that, as usual it happens, father tells children get married and the children refuse, the father gets angry. So Brahma becomes very angry. That these 4 sons are the first brahmacharis of the universe. So those who want to remain brahmachari, take their blessings. And pure brahmacharis, not like us. So then what happens? Brahma becomes angry and from between his eyebrows and anger, Rudra is born. This is the Brahma's creation. Actually, Brahma's creation is unimaginable. It's extremely powerful personality. Even Brahma. Just imagine, Shiva is much senior to Brahma actually. How powerful he is. Okay. So now this happens. And then Rudra, when he is born to this world, what happens? His work is destruction. Third, he starts destruction. And he starts multiplying. So Brahma says, wait a minute, you go and do tapasya. Therefore Shiva is Rudra form, is always doing tapasya. He's always doing tapasya. And he is waiting for a service of destruction. Correct? You all know this. Brahma is in creation, Vishnu is maintenance, Shiva is destruction. So it's very difficult work, maintenance. Anyway, creation is easy, maintenance is more difficult. Without Sataguna, you cannot maintain anything. With the Tamoguna, you can destroy anything. It's very easy to get angry and destroy everything. It's not easy to maintain. That requires Sataguna, some wisdom. So now what happens and last, so he's doing tapasya. Brahma requests him, my dear Rudra, my dear child, go and do tapasya. So this is the 3 elements of Shiva. Creation, maintenance, destruction. Okay? Now let us see any other part of this purport is there which we have not understood. Discriminate great offense. So Prabhupada says that do not think there is another God called Lord Shiva. This is a great offense actually. God is one. not 2, 3, 5, 10. In fact, the Brahma Samhita begins by the verse, Ishvaraha Parama Krishna. Parama Ishvara is Krishna. So many Ishvaras are there. Lord Shiva is also referred as Ishvara, but Parama Ishvara is Krishna. Sachidananda Vigraha. The Lord's form is eternal, full of bliss and knowledge. Anadir Adi Govinda. He is the cause of everything, but he doesn't have a cause. Sarva Karana Karana. Therefore, he is the cause of everything. Okay. So do not discriminate in this way. The supremacy of Shambhu is subservient to that of Govinda. Subservient. Always, just like there is the famous shloka, Vaishnavanam Yatha Sambhuhu. Just like Ganga, among all the rivers, is the purest. Similarly, Lord Shiva is the greatest among all the Vaishnavas. Okay? Is subservient. Hence, they are not really different. So therefore, we may not do fasting on Shivaratri. We are doing our Ekadashi fasting. That's enough. But somebody wants to do, he is just like appearance of so many great acharyas, we are doing fasting. We can do. There is nothing wrong if somebody wants to do. The supremacy of Shambhu is substantive, and they are not different from one another. The non-distinction establishes the fact that milk is turned into curd, is same milk, but from curd you cannot make milk. This personality has no independent initiatives. Very, very important. Even Lord's personality to the stature of Shiva or Brahma do not take independent initiative. And we are there, ready to take independent initiative. They know that Shiva knows his position. Brahma also knows what is there. But we, half knowledge is the dangerous thing. In other religions, what happened? Information given is very limited. I always give this example. Just like next to the temple, there is a college. So I know a college, I know its director. So I go to meet director and I can do my job. But to be more practical, I can know who is the dean, I can know who are the other faculties, I can know even who is the gatekeeper. It all helps me. You cannot enter many places without permission to enter a college. So nothing wrong to know them, respect them, nothing wrong. But I should not forget who is the director. But suppose this information is there is only one director, that's one thing. But suppose the detailed information is given, then half knowledge is the dangerous thing. Correct? You'll make a khichdi. Oh, you will say security guard is also the director. You will say the lift man is also the director. You will say the gardener is also the director. This is what is actually happening, which is not true. No independent initiative. It doesn't take any independent initiative. It's always waiting from the signal from the Lord. When to destroy. Not that he decides, now I'll destroy. No. So actually the creation is such a big effort by the Lord. So much, just like this ISKCON movement is created by Srila Prabhupada, so much facilities are given to us now. Now, do we use these facilities for our purification? Left to us. We don't want to use it. We are only Janiya, Shuniya, Vishakhailo. Correct? Every bird has to flap its own wing and fly. Nobody can help in one sense. Help is only on the ground, but everybody has to fly by its own strength. So am I advancing in Krishna consciousness? We have to introspect and work in that category. Okay? So no independent initiative. So he is waiting, Lord Shiva. So the Lord creates such a big creation and he watches. When he feels that everything is lost, nobody is taking any benefit of the creation. Correct? Just like you see, there are so many people in Mangalore. Now, how many people in the city are taking a serious effort to purify themselves so that they can one day go and do service at the lotus feet of Krishna? How many? First, they don't even know who is Krishna. They don't know. And then they don't know what he has taught also. How many people read Bhagavad Gita? Practically none. Some people cram 2-3 shlokas, that's all. But to understand what he is trying to say, very rare. Manushyanam sahasreshu kashyat yatati siddhaye yatatam api siddhanam kashyam mam veti tatvataha. Among thousands of men, one rare soul is interested to make his life perfect. Most of the people spend their life just eating, sleeping. If I can just make some house, maybe one car, and then they die. That's it. Mangalore में उससे ज़्यादा होता भी नहीं, उससे ज़्यादा पैसा है भी नहीं city में. You want to do more, you have to leave the city, है ना? I have seen most successful people in the city. एक घर बना लेते हैं, एक कार and some maintenance का अपने लिए, बच्चों के लिए पढ़ा दिया उनको, बस that's it, and die. That nothing more they are able to achieve in their life, and nothing more they know. This is the life of an animal. एक कुत्ता भी इतना कर लेता है, अपने बच्चे को पाल लेता है, कैसे उसको ट्रेन कर देता है, बेटा कैसे काम करने का, बिल्ली भी कर लेता है. And very unfortunate, the life doesn't go beyond that. Ahar inandra bhaya maituna. Life is not beyond eating, sleeping, mating and defending. Nothing else. Bas. So in this whole picture, very rare somebody wants to make his life perfect. And then Krishna says in Gita, Manushyanam sahasra. Sahasra means 1,000. Manushyanam sahasreshu kashit yatati siddhe. Among thousands of men, one man wants to make his life perfect. Yatatam api siddhanam. Among those who want to make life perfect, kashim. So among society, you'll find very rare person who gets up early morning. What is the lakshana of somebody who wants to make life? Gets up early morning, he chants the name of the Lord, he lives a very pure life, he taking good association, trying to advance in Krishna consciousness. Rare, isn't it? Such people are very, very rare today. And then among them is a very rare person who actually comes to know who is Krishna. Just to know. We are not talking about love of Krishna. Just to know. So rare, so rare. So then when Lord sees a situation like this, he becomes frustrated. And the Sankarshana, Lord is taking sleep on them, starts emitting fire in frustration. When Lord Shiva says that, done, signal has come, now destroy. Enough. We gave a chance, now let us destroy. So Lord Shiva does the Tandav Nitya that you know. He kills all the big rulers, the whole, the sun heats up 12 times, the whole world is burned, and then there is huge rain, everything is dissolved and finished. So this is the destruction. Okay, so Lord Shiva is involved in this also. So, but he doesn't do this initiative on his own. He's waiting for the signal from the Lord. Just imagine. He doesn't do anything without an initiative from the Lord. We do so many things. We cannot even explain why we are doing those things. We cannot even explain whether Prabhupada said we should do that. Anna? Do we do that? We do not do that. Okay. So let us learn this principle. He doesn't take independence. The said adulterating principle constitutes of a combination of stupefying quality of diluting energy, the quality of non-polluted or marginal potency, and a slight degree of ecstatic cognitive principle of the plenary spiritual potency. Okay? So Satchidananda is ecstatic cognitive. That is Satchidananda potency of the Lord will be slightly touched by the metal energy. Okay? Combination, diluting energy, all unlimited living entities which are coming to this world, and that's the personality of Lord Shiva. The spatially adulterated reflection of the principle of subjective form of divinity is Sadashiva. It begins from the Sadashiva, then we have in this word, Sadashiva, Shambhu, Rudra, 3 stages. From the Sadashiva in the form effulgent masculine symbol, God Shambhu, and from a Rudra Deva is manifested. In the work of mundane creation as the material cause, the work of preservation, creation, in the work of mundane creation and the material cause, we explain how Lord Shiva is involved in living entities coming to the world, number 1. And in the work of preservation and destruction of sundry asuras, he has killed so many demons, he killed so that the world can live peacefully. And in the work of destruction to conduct the whole operation, that is Rudra, where he destroys the whole world. Govinda manifests himself as Guna Avatara. There are 3 Guna Avataras. Vishnu, Sataguna, and Rajas is Brahma, and Lord Shiva is Tamas. In the form of Shambhu, whose separated portion of Govinda imbued with the principle of his subjective plenary portion. The personality of destructive principle in the form of time has been identified with that of Shambhu by scriptural evidences that have been adduced in the commentary. Here we have seen in the shloka itself, like that, we have many instances in Bhagavatam where Lord Shiva is visited. Many instances. And always he is seen. Just like we have recently read in the 4th canto, when you see the prachetas, he gives them a beautiful prayer. What is it called? Rudra Gita. He says, you chant this prayer, you will achieve perfection. And the prachetas did that. And by reciting the prayers given by Lord Shiva, the Rudra Gita, they achieved this perfection. Then they had darshan of Vishnu. That's what we're discussing in the Bhagavatam class nowadays. Okay? So this is there. So he, not only this instance, many instances he is seen always glorifying the Lord. He knows what is what. Take it. And the purport of the personality has been introduced in the comment. The purport of Bhagavata shloka, that is Vaishnavanam Yatha Shambhu, is that Shambhu in the person of the will of Govinda, works in union with his consort Durga Devi by his own time energy. Okay? So the work of maintaining this world has been given, delegated to Durga. You run the world. You manage. Durga, the jail, she is the head. Therefore, Bhagavad Gita Krishna says, Devi Esha Gadumai Maya. You cannot cross over the superintendent of Durga. See, in this world we can cross over. There is a jail, you can break the jail somehow. But Durga's jail you cannot break. It's very powerful. She is very powerful. In fact, the deluding potency of her is so powerful that nobody even wants to leave the jail. Gate khule hai. Nobody wants to leave. The deluding power is so powerful. So it teaches pious Durga Devi, so you can understand. He teaches pious duties, dharma, as a stepping stone to the attainment of spiritual service in a various tantra shastras suitable for jivas at different grades of conditions, existence. That is whom? Shankaracharya. That's the stepping stone which was needed. The people had so much misuse had happened of the scripture that Buddha had removed it away. He said, we don't need any shastra. Forget it. Ye kitab chhod do tum log. Let us become gentlemen. Let us not give pain to another human being. Correct? You can give pain to somebody by beating him. You can give pain to somebody by your words. You can hurt him. And you can give pain to somebody by gestures. So as you become purified, we become sensitive. Why give pain to another person? By words, by gestures, beating. Why? That doesn't make sense. Spiritual advancement means gradually as we advance, if we advance, the day we advance, or in future when we advance, we will become sensitive to that. Correct? That's why he's a gentleman. It doesn't hurt anybody. Why? He has faith in Krishna, is working. He doesn't want to hurt somebody. Hurting means I get envious of somebody. Then I want to hurt somebody. Why I want to hurt somebody? Okay. So this is Lord Shankaracharya. Now after that, when Buddha establishes that ahimsa paramo dharma, Shankaracharya comes to bring back the Vedas later when people have been civilized in the Sharirika Bhasha. In obedience to the will of Govinda, Shambhu maintains and fosters the religion of pure devotion by preaching the cult of illusionism, Mayavada, and the speculative Agama Shastras. So he gives, who is Lord Shiva himself. So he is also involved in the life today. Who doesn't know Shankaracharya in India? Everybody knows. All his disciples run around in the world of Shankaracharya. So he is referred as Adi Shankaracharya now. Correct? He is the original. Now, 1,000 years. So the 50 attributes of the individual soul are manifest in a far vaster measure in Shambhu. So there are living entity can show maximum 50 qualities. But Lord Shiva shows them in full as something more. I'll show that now. And are not attainable by jivas are also partly found in him. So Shambhu cannot be called a jiva, he's more than a jiva. We have 50, he has additional 4, 54. He has 15 full plus 4. He is the Lord of jiva, but yet partakes the nature of separated portion of Govinda. Okay? So it's actually, Shiva Tattva is not easy to understand. It's not different from the Lord for all practical purposes. You've seen many times in Bhagavatam the prayers to Lord Shiva, like the Samudra Mantra time, all the Devatas are praying. We just look like the prayers to Vishnu if you read. It's very difficult to discriminate. So now let me continue. This is the 64 qualities that we can have. Too little. We have this quality, little. Shiva has them in full. Brahma, Shiva have them in full. And Lord Krishna or Vishnu has unlimited of them. They are easy to understand. Mataji, can you read this?
Hare Krishna. Lord Krishna has beautiful feature of the entire body. Second, Lord Krishna is marked with all auspicious characteristics. Third, Lord Krishna is extremely pleasing. Fourth, Lord Krishna is effulgent. Fifth, Lord Krishna is strong. Sixth, Lord Krishna is ever youthful. Seventh, Lord Krishna is a wonderful linguist. Eighth, Lord Krishna is always truthful. Ninth, Lord Krishna always talks pleasingly. 10th, Lord Krishna is fluent. 11th, Lord Krishna is highly learned. 12th, Lord Krishna is a highly intelligent. 13th, Lord Krishna is a genius. 14th, Lord Krishna is artistic. 15th, Lord Krishna is extremely clever. 16th, Lord Krishna is an expert. 17th, Lord Krishna is ever grateful. 18th, Lord Krishna is firmly determined. 19th, Lord Krishna is an expert judge of time and the circumstances. 20th, Lord Krishna sees and speaks on the authority of Vedas or scriptures. 21st, Lord Krishna is pure. 22nd, Lord Krishna is self-controlled. 23rd, Lord Krishna is steadfast. 24th, Lord Krishna is forbearing. 25th, Lord Krishna is forgiving. 26th, Lord Krishna is grove. 27th, Lord Krishna is self-satisfied. 28th, Lord Krishna has possessing equilibrium. 29th, Lord Krishna is magnanimous. 30th, Lord Krishna is religious. 31st, Lord Krishna is heroic. 32nd, Lord Krishna is compassionate. 33rd, Lord Krishna is respectful. 34th, Lord Krishna is gentle. 35th, Lord Krishna is liberal. 36th, Lord Krishna is shy. 37th, Lord Krishna is the protector of surrendered souls. 38th, Lord Krishna is always happy. 39th, Lord Krishna is a well-wisher of devotees. 40th, Lord Krishna is controlled by love. 41st, Lord Krishna is all auspicious. 42nd, Lord Krishna is most powerful. 43rd, Lord Krishna is all famous. 44th, Lord Krishna is popular. 45th, Lord Krishna is never partial to devotees. 46th, Lord Krishna is very attracted to all women. 47th, Lord Krishna is all worshipable. 48th, Lord Krishna is all opulent. 49th, Lord Krishna is all honorable. 50th, Lord Krishna is the supreme controller. 51st.
Just wait. So these first 50 qualities, we can also have minute. Just like controller, we are also, everybody will have. Ant is also controlled in the area. Little we are. Little. We are not supreme, little will have. Okay? Gentle, we are little gentle. We are gentleman, we have them in limit. Okay, 50. Next
50.
5. Now these 5 qualities we cannot have, but Shiva can have. What are they?
51. Lord Krishna is changeless. 52nd, Lord Krishna is all cognizant. 53rd, Lord Krishna is ever fresh. 54th, Lord Krishna is Sachidananda, possessing an eternal blissful body. 55th, Lord Krishna is possessing all mystic perfections.
But let us understand this. Lord Shiva has these qualities. Okay? He is all mystic. He has all kind of powers. That's why he does so many things. Take care. His body is not like us, jada. Always he's fresh, not like us, dull, sleepy, not like that. All cognition, he knows everything that's happening. And he's changeless. Okay, good. Now let us go 5 qualities. Now these 5 qualities Shiva cannot have, Brahma cannot have, but Vishnu has. What are the 5 qualities?
56th, Lord Krishna has inconceivable potency. 57th, Lord Krishna has uncountable universes generating from his body.
Battery
58th,
boss
Lord Krishna is the original source of all incarnation. 59th, Lord Krishna is the giver of salvation to the enemies whom he kills. 60th, Lord Krishna is the attractor of liberated souls.
So this we can understand. Even of the people who are liberated, even they get attracted. Ittam bhuta guno hari. The Lord qualities are so wonderful. Even liberated people can understand. What is the shloka? Ittam bhuta guno hari. Atma ramascha muniyo.
Atma Ramascha Munayo
Apurkrame kurvante hetukim bhaktim ittam bhuta
Itam
guno
Bhuta Guno
harihi.
Harihi. Sorry.
Anybody else without mistake?
Munayo.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Atma Ramascha Munayo Nirgrantha api urukrame kurvanti ahaitu kim bhaktim ittam bhuta guno harihi.
Beautiful, beautiful. Okay? So now there are 5 qualities that Shiva doesn't have but Vishnu has. What are they? Inconceivable potency. Lord Shiva has, but Vishnu has unlimited of them. Okay. Unlimited universes are coming out of the body of Vishnu. The Shiva doesn't do that too. He is the original source of all the incarnations which you see in this world are coming from Lord Vishnu, not Shiva. 3. 4. Even the enemies Vishnu kills, because that overall Vishnu's heart is always full of goodness. He doesn't have wrath in him. Correct? No wrath. So even the demons which he killed, at the end there is a loving slap. Correct? They are also liberated. And then 5, attracted. Even the great liberated souls, they are attracted to Lord Vishnu. Okay. The final 4 qualities which Vishnu has, Vishnu doesn't have, but only Krishna can have. Yes. Therefore, Krishna is called the Supreme Personality of Godhead. What are the 4?
61st, Lord Krishna is a performer of wonderful varieties of pastimes, especially his childhood pastimes. 62nd, Lord Krishna is surrounded by devotees endowed with wonderful love of Godhead. 63rd, Lord Krishna can attract all living entities all over the universe by playing his flute. 64th, Lord Krishna has a wonderful excellence of beauty which cannot be rivaled anywhere in the creation.
Okay, so the 4, these are called Madhurya. Rupa Madhurya, Venu Madhurya. Okay? So in that way, so pastime, Leela Madhurya, pastimes are very sweet and wonderful. You can understand by common sense that we don't discuss Bali Leela of any incarnation except Krishna. So like that, his pastimes are very sweet and wonderful, where Krishna is the one who goes under the protection of his devotees. So these pastimes are, the devotees do not even know he is the Supreme Lord. So these are the sweet pastimes of Lord Krishna, which super excels. Leela Madhurya. Surrounded by devotee, endowed with wonderful love of God. Bhakta Madhurya. He has most advanced devotees who can participate in those pastimes. Then this privilege that you can protect the Lord, you can take care of the Lord, and think that somebody is under your protection, not everybody can have, unless you are very pure. So there are very special devotees who get the privilege. Okay. Can attract living entities by playing. There is Venu Madhurya. His flute is not like, we buy a 2 rupee flute and play now. That is transcendental. A devotee asked Srila Prabhupada, what is this flute sound? Prabhupada said that's like the chanting of Hare Krishna. When nice Hare Krishna Kirtan comes, very pleasing, exactly like that is the sound of the flute. It's a love of Krishna for the living entities. Bhagavatam describes when Lord Krishna plays flute, even Lord Shiva gets stunned. It's intense love the Lord has for all the living entities, all his part and parcels. And the devotees get stunned in that love. There's a big discussion given in the Bhagavatam. What happens when Lord Krishna plays? Just like normal, it happens in this world when a mother expresses love for the child sees the mother, or husband has gone far away when he comes to meet the wife. They feel very ecstatic, all that. And a friend meets a friend. But the people do not know what is love of God. When he experiences that, it is unimaginable. So particularly when Krishna is playing the flute, he is actually expressing his love for all the living entities. And whoever hears it just crashes, it just becomes crazy. That is Krishna's playing flute. It's not like, oh, 2 rupees ka bansuri bana diya, Krishna's playing. It's not comparable. Vedu Madhuri. Lord Krishna then is Rupa Madhurya. His beauty is unparalleled. Nobody can match his beauty. Even Vishnu is attracted. So beautiful, this form. So that is the 64th quality. Okay? Hare Krishna. So today on this Shivaratri, we can just understand. There are many beautiful pastimes of Lord Shiva which are discussed in the Bhagavatam. There is one pastime where one Bhasmasura, he went to Lord Shiva and he said, give me a benediction. And he was killing himself, offering his flesh to the fire. Lord Shiva is Ashutosha, very soft-hearted. So immediately he became pleased. He said, okay, tell me, don't kill yourself. What do you want? He said, no, I want a blessing that if I touch anybody's head, and that fellow will be burned to ash. So I said, what a crazy fellow this is. Okay, I give you the blessing. And he started running behind Lord Shiva himself. And didn't know what to do. Then he prayed to Lord Krishna, Vishnu, his master, please save me. This idiot has somehow given blessing to one idiot. So then Vishnu comes a small boy and he dilutes him. And then finally he says, Are yaar, kya blessing hai? Ye aise hi bolta hai, kuch nahi hai power. Tum check karke dekho. And that person is all totally, mystified by Lord Vishnu. He becomes an idiot, puts a hand on his own head and kills himself. So he saves Lord Shiva from the problem. What are the other pastimes we discussed in the Bhagavatam of Lord Shiva? Anybody?
Maybe Mohini Murti when he gets messed
Yes,
up.
very good, very good. Mohini Murti pastime where Lord Shiva came to know that Lord Krishna has shown a beautiful avatar at this time of a woman during the Samudra Manthan. He actually goes to Vaikuntha and requests, my Lord, I want to just curious to see you are this Rupa. He said, are you sure? Yes, I am sure. So Lord Vishnu disappears and a beautiful girl comes playing a ball and Lord Shiva is sitting with Parvati and he runs behind her, leaves his wife and run. Actually, he had come with his wife. He had no wrong intention. He just wanted to see the beautiful form. But Mohini Murti form was so beautiful, even a personality of the power of Shiva ran. But true, Prabhupada explains, he cannot be controlled, he was controlled by Yogamaya. He is not an ordinary person. And he starts running behind Mohini Murti and becomes crazy. And then Vishnu is running among the sages, say how much you should be careful. Correct? Even Shiva, see what is his condition if he become attracted to Maya, he's just running. So sages are doing tapasya. Through that, Mohini Murti purposefully ran. And Lord Shiva is running behind. So that devotees have a lesson. Be serious in spiritual life. And then finally what happens is that Lord Shiva understands and controls himself. Then offers prayer. Beautiful prayer. My Lord is so. You can read that in the Bhagavatam. Yes, any other pastime?
Lord Shiva and Prajapati Daksh.
Prajapati Daksha, that's a beautiful pastime. Where you see the glorious quality of Lord Shiva, he doesn't get offended or hurt, he's silent. And Daksha and his followers are arguing. But finally, when because of the stupidity of Daksha and offenses of Daksha, his wife commits suicide, then he becomes angry. And he creates a demon at the time. What is the name? Veera Bhadra. Correct?
Veerbhadra.
Veerbhadra goes and kills Daksha. And then Daksha, Devatas go to pray to Lord Shiva. And because the head had been thrown into the fire, it could not be recovered. So they take a goat and they put goat head on the head of Daksha. So with the goat head, Daksha offers prayers to Lord Shiva and begs forgiveness. Yes, any other pastime?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Chitraketu Prabhuji.
Lord Shiva did not get offended by Chitraketu's criticism.
Chitraketu Prabhuji.
Maharaj.
Chitraketu, yes, another pastime where Chitraketu comes and he makes a joke of Lord Shiva, just like you're taking Bhagavatam class, and his wife is sitting on his lap, somebody. You say, no, what is the wife can sit somewhere, no, at least class time, no need to sit. But Lord Shiva's position is not ordinary, it's almost Vishnu. He can do that. Just like we have so many pictures of Narsimha with the wife sitting on the lap, correct? It is Lakshmi Narsimha, it is worshipped. So, the another thing, but Chitraketu was just joking. He didn't mean to offend, but Durga took a great. Lord Shiva didn't take offense. He was smiling. He said, okay, it's fine. But Durga took an offense. My God, Parvati said, you have audacity to insert Lord Shiva? Then who are you? Who gave you the position? Who gave you the authority? What are you doing? My dear child, now you become a demon. She curses him. So this is the situation, Chitraketu. Yes, any other?
Prabhuji, Sukdev Goswami in his earlier birth was hearing the conversation between Shiva and Parvati in the form of parrot. Then he was cursed by Mata Parvati.
Yeah, actually this is all Leelas of the Lord. Shuka is originally the Shuka of the Radharani, okay? And he's the parrot of Radharani. He's he's a liberated soul actually. Therefore, I was always wondering when he speaks, we see that what happens? Even Narada Muni sits and listens Bhagavatam, correct? In fact, there is one more instance which is there of Lord Shiva, that is in Navadip. Once Shuka Muni came to speak Gaura Bhagavata, just like he spoke this Bhagavata, Gaura Bhagavata means the glories of Lord Chaitanya. In Navadip he comes to speak. So at that time, everybody is going to, so Lord Shiva, Nandi is feeling Nandi is slow. So, hey Brahma, you give me your carrier. So he takes a Brahma's carrier, that is Hamsa, correct. And he comes on that, so everybody thinks Brahma is coming to hear Bhagavatam, and actually coming is Lord Shiva. Hey, wait. No, I just started my Kirtana Bhagavatam. So he also wanted to hear Gaura Bhagavata, and that is there in Navadip Leela. Yes.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Shiva wants to be participate in Rasa Leela Prabhuji, so he became Gopeshwara Mahadev.
Yes, very good. Gopeshwara Mahadev, it is still worship. Lord Shiva is again there. He comes and he enters as a very beautiful gopi. But when they start kirtan, then the problem is he starts tandav. When the tandav is caught, then Lord Krishna says, okay, go. You become the protector of the Rasa Mandali. And Gopeshwar Mahadev, yes.
Prabhuji, at the time of Krishna's birth, he also appeared before Yashoda Mata in the form of sadhu and insisted to hand over Krishna to him when he was crying.
Yeah, that also you see in Vrindavan when you visit. So actually he came to visit, he wanted to take darshan of Krishna. He was there in the Devatas who are praying to the Lord, he was there in the Devaki, he was there. But when Krishna is actually taken the birth and he is there in Vrindavan, he comes to take darshan. When he comes to take darshan, he comes in his original dress, with snakes around, ash around his body and all like that. Mother Yashoda gets scared by Yogamaya. She doesn't recognize that Shiva has come. So she said, Babaji, bacha so raha hai, aap jao. She sends him away. But somehow, and he feels bad, and Krishna doesn't want to give pain to his devotees, so Krishna decides, he starts crying, as if he has fallen sick. So somebody says, see, you threw away that Baba, no, that's why it is happening. Now take him, let Baba have darshan, it'll be okay. So then Mother Yashoda takes and Lord Shiva has darshan of his Krishna. Take it. Yes, any other pastime?
Amarkatha, Prabhuji, Amarkatha. He drinks all the poison, Prabhuji. During the Samudra Manthan, he drinks
Samudra Manthan, yeah, hala. He took away the poison and he saved the world. Okay. Yes, very good. And he kept the poison in his neck, so that is called Neela Kantha. Yes, very good. Then, any other?
Amarkatha सुना रहे थे प्रभु जी. अमरकथा. पार्वती माँ को अमर कथा सुना रहे थे तो शुकदेव का प्रादुर्भाव.
वो गंगा जी का
वो अमर कथा प्रभु जी हरे कृष्ण महामंत्र तो नहीं था प्रभु जी.
Now, the Advaita Acharya is Shiva himself. So Shiva comes to join Lord Chaitanya Leela as Advaita Acharya. And we know because of Advaita Acharya, true, he's a combination, but if you can today meditate Advaita Acharya Shiva, he is the one who made Lord Chaitanya descendant. He was trying to preach, but even he found it very difficult. How to preach? Just like in Mangalore, we are thinking how to preach to these people. So similarly, Advaita Acharya said, how do I preach to these people? They will do only khola, daiva puja. How do I preach? So at that time, I requested Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, can you come? You try. I can't do anything with these people. He used to hold actually big classes, Sankirtana. Advaita Acharya was preaching already. So at that time, because of his prayers, intense prayers to Shaligram Shila, in fact, Lord Chaitanya says he woke me up to force me to come to this world. You know, Lord is in a yoga nidra. He woke up, come. And he said, I got up. His prayers were so intense, it was shaking the whole Vaikuntha. My Lord, please come. My Lord, please come. Sincerely he was praying with tears. People are suffering in this world. We have no idea people are suffering. We think people are enjoying and how I can also enjoy. So we also joined the rat race or competition for sense enjoyment. But Advaita Acharya was not in the platform. We were seeing people are not enjoying that. Actually, there is nothing enjoyable in this world. Recently, I was seeing somebody's statement, very nice. There is nothing enjoyable in this world and there is nothing to renounce in the spiritual world. In the material world, there is nothing to enjoy. In the spiritual world, there is nothing to renounce. Perfect. Kevala Ananda Kanda. So anyway, so Advaita Acharya is the cause of Lord Chaitanya coming, and he very sweetly participated in the Lord Chaitanya's pastime also. Panchatattva. He was participating in the beautiful pastime and dancing with Lord Chaitanya. Yes? Then, any other?
हरे कृष्ण प्रचेता को
one
रुद्र गीत सुनाया प्रचेता को रुद्र गीत सुनाया
Oh, we read that. We did that. That's what we
Prabhuji,
discussed.
Rameti, the story with Parvati and
Yes.
Prabhuji, one instance is also there when Ravana had approached Lord Shiva. So he gave him the benediction. So he was trying to just take Lord Shiva to Lanka. So Lord Shiva put one condition that if you could lift up without just putting him on the ground, then he can go there and accompany him like. But unfortunately, he failed in his mission because ultimately Lord Ganesha and all that by technique they helped and it didn't happen.
ठीक है, चलो. So anyway, let us discuss from
बाणासुर
Bhagavatam.
युद्ध बाणासुर के साथ युद्ध
Banasur, yes, that is there in the Krishna book. That so okay, Lord Shiva ka to understood, and we said, what can I do? This idiot Ravana, my dear disciple, is fighting with my Lord itself now. He is now gone. I cannot help him. You know, what can I do? I said, the Parvati said, your dear devotee is crying for you, you know, when everything he was losing. Why don't you go and help him? So what can I do? This idiot is fighting the Supreme Lord. He is finished. And that Banasur was another great devotee, Lord Shiva, so much that when he had a war, he came to join him. He came on Nandi. And there is a big pastime. What is the pastime of two people? Krishna's son is Pradyumna. Pradyumna, Aniruddha. And Aniruddha was the one who does Gadbad, no? He gets involved with the Banasura's daughter. Who? What are the name of
Ira.
Usha.
and Aniruddha only, no? In that involved?
Yes,
Pastime.
yes, Aniruddha.
And then what happens? He captures them. The Banasura captures Aniruddha. So Narada is our space. He has a press reporter. He goes and informs Yadavas that this has happened. So Krishna and Balaram decide to protect their grandchild, and they come with the Yadavas' whole army, and there's a big war. Because when Lord Shiva comes, he brings even Ganesha and Kartikeya with him. Big war. But then finally, the war is lost and Banasura had some lot of arms, everything. Krishna cuts them. He didn't kill him at the end, he doesn't kill him, I think. He leaves him. And Lord Shiva, there also, Lord Shiva offers beautiful praise to the Lord, Supreme Lord, beautiful praise. So see, if somebody is reading Bhagavatam, he will have no doubt whether who is Supreme, Krishna or Shiva. But otherwise, people will continue. Kitchen. Huh? Kapi Dhwaja.
Prabhuji, just on a lighter note, that Lord Shiva was giving benedictions to all the people, and ultimately he knew that Krishna was going to save.
Yes.
तो जी गंगा जी धारण किया सर पे।
Huh?
गंगा जी।
Ganga. Yes. Oh, very beautiful. How did you forget the Ganga pastime? The Ganga, when he requested a Bhagirathi because he wanted to save his ancestors because they were burned into ash by Kapila Avatara of the Lord. Or Kapila is not in the Dasha Avataras. So there are more incarnations than 10. So then what happens when he has destroyed his ancestors? There's a big pastime now, that's a separate issue. So then Bhagirath wants his ancestors to be saved, delivered. He came to know if they touch the water of Ganga, they will be saved. That's why even to this day we take the ashes and put in Ganga. So then what happens that at that time, when he's bringing the Mother Ganga agreed to come down, but the problem, she said, if I come down from heaven with the force on this small planet, who has to? That we cannot see. So Ganga is actually flowing through the universe. We cannot see that. It's there in Devaloka. So then Lord Shiva, he prays to Lord Shiva, he agrees. And with great respect, he holds the water of Ganga, falls in his head, and then he takes that thing and then slowly falls in the earth. But it is beyond our vision. We cannot see all this. Okay?
हरे कृष्ण। वो शाल्व भी था जिसने शिशु बल का बदला लेने के लिए श्री कृष्ण को शाल्व
तो है, सब जगह लिखा हुआ है कि शिव आदि गुरु है। तो शिव जो है वो प्रभुपाद के तरह या हमारे जो आचार्य है उनके तरह ये गुरु ही है प्रभु जी, जो सबसे पावरफुल है। हमको जो समझ में आया है प्रभु जी, ये क्या कहना है प्रभु?
Very nice, very good. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Prabhuji, Sanatana Goswami was living near Radha Kund, and he wanted to leave that place because of mosquitoes problem. So Shiva didn't wanted to leave his association. So he instructed no mosquitoes to be present near that Radha Kund, Prabhuji.
Yes.
Sakaleshwara Mahadev he became.
Yes, Sakaleshwara Mahadev. Hare Krishna. Chalo, Hare Krishna. Thank you, everybody. Vancha kalpatarubhascha kripa sindhu
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
patitana upavanebhyo vaishnavibhyo namo namah. In fact, what happened, one devotee, I know he is in Andhra Pradesh, and government said, we are ready to give a temple with land to you. Can you manage? So he took. In that Lord Shiva's temple is there. So in that temple on the top of the board he has put Shiram. He said all the public comes there and they worship Lord Shiva by this prayer. Shiram yata dadi vikara vishesha yoga. Yes. Yes. Hare Krishna.
Even he is the Rudra for Rudra Sampradaya.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Sadhu Pranam, Dandavat. Thank you for the nice class.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Dandavat
Hare
Pranam.
Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Dandavat Pranam.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Dandavat Pranam.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam. Thank you Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare